Welcome, my name is Shaylee and I'm going to be going over a yoga routine that I have put together for my upcoming yoga recharge. So let's get started. Go ahead and meet me in a comfortable position on the ground, on the mat, crisscross, applesauce. We are going to start with our breath and just taking in new air and exhale old air. And we can be as dramatic or as quiet, whatever works best for you. But go ahead and start this calming the breath, connecting the mind with the thought. That's the only way we are connected with ourselves is through train of thought. Our thought is linked to our souls. And letting go of all that thought is an ability to break the link for this moment of our practice. Inhaling from the belly, up through the lungs, nose, exhaling out through the mouth. We are going to start with our legs. Dhanurasana. Legs are out in front of us. Hands are above our head. Nice big staff yoga pose. We've got this nice straight back going on. Core is engaged. Lower back is engaged as well. 2 deep inhales here. And nice big exhale. We're going to kind of roll back on that tailbone a little bit, coming into half boat. So engaging that core, even kind of tapping it a little bit. Hello. Releasing the arms long. This is a very good core engager. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and inhale, exhale, shoot those legs forward. You can grab onto the back of the calves, or if you want a little more extensive stretch, grab onto the soles of the feet. Still keeping that back nice and straight. See how nice and straight that back is? Keeping that core engaged. If you want to come even to a more stretch, this boat figure 4 here. And slowly coming out of that, switching to the other side. Don't let that back start to round. Keep that core engaged. Keep that lower back engaged. Exhale back out. We're going to come back down, half boat, all the way down. We're going to go ahead and flip onto our side here. We're going to go into side plank. So what I like to do when I get into side plank, we can have this arm extended, or we can come all the way down to having that arm at a 90-degree angle. I like to bend the leg that's on the bottom and then push up with that bottom leg kind of, I guess I didn't explain that well enough, but anyway, side plank. You can raise the leg here. And back down. So coming back from the side plank, we're going to go back into half boat. Half boat, rowing the boat, trying to keep that back engaged, swimming, taking your mind off of that core going on right now, and exhale, coming into full boat. Full boat here. Back to 90-degree half boat. Exhale, back to a nice big strong staff pose. We're gonna flip onto that other side. Once again, we're gonna get into plank position, whatever is more comfortable for you. Lifting up from the hips here. Making sure our shoulder is directly under our arm socket. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back all the way down. Awesome. Awesome. We're gonna go into child's pose here. So go ahead and we can have knees are spread apart or knees are together. Whatever is more comfortable for your body. Always remember to listen to your body. Go ahead and grab a drink of water if you need right now. We're gonna go ahead and inhale our hands up. Exhale that chest forward all the way till it touches the mat. Then bow the head. Nice big arm stretch, shoulder stretch here. Looking to the right side of the room, we're gonna slide that left arm under the right arm, coming on to a little bit of a side twist here. Stretching out the side of that shoulder, deep stretch here. With each breath, fall deeper into your stretch. Slowly coming out of that pose, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the other side. Remember to keep breathing. Slowly coming out of that pose, we're gonna go into hero's pose here. So we're just gonna kind of sit in this little crater that we're gonna create for ourselves so that our ankles are on the outsides of our thighs. And we're just gonna sit inside here. This is really great for skiers and snowboarders. Really good stretch for them. And then we're just gonna slowly fall all the way back. Slide up a little bit. So sitting there. Make sure you're comfortable. And slowly taking it all the way back down to the mat. This is a huge knee stretch. And we're just gonna conform to this pose for 5 more seconds. 4. Go ahead and inhale. Place your hands behind your lower back. Bring your chest up and shoot forward. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and come down to our backs now. And we're just gonna come into this happy baby pose. So bring the legs up to a 90-degree angle, open the legs wide. Go ahead and place your hands in the inside of the soles of the feet and then wrap them around to the ankles. And then that's where you can kind of push down from the soles, opening it up wider, but make sure that you're on that lower tailbone area and you're not riding up on that area. You want to be completely firm on our mat and then opening up those hips. 3, 2, exhale, kiss the legs together, bring them all the way back down to the mat. Place the hands firmly next to you, palms down. We're gonna go ahead and inhale, lift the hips high. Nice big bridge pose. We're gonna do 3 of these. Inhale, exhale. On this third one, we're gonna go ahead and come up onto our tippy toes and then bring that right leg high into the sky. Bring that foot down and then come back down onto the mat. We're gonna go ahead and inhale those hips up, come up onto the tippy toes, hold the tippy toe coming high onto, bringing that left leg high into the sky, pushing through the tippy toes, lower back is tightened, core is engaged, pushing in with the shoulders. Exhale, slowly come back down to the mat. Sweet. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get into a shoulder stand. So we're gonna cross our legs here. I'm just gonna give ourselves a little back massage, rolling on that spine, lifting that chin up a little bit. We're just gonna roll from this vertical direction, horizontal, whatever, the camera. And then keeping our legs crisscross, we're gonna take our hips, that lower back for a nice good circle here. We're just drawing circles with the knees. That's all we're doing right here. And reverse. We can have them as big or little. Just getting that lower back stretched out. Perfect. All right. From there, we're gonna go ahead and grab onto our butts. And we're just gonna start to roll a little bit until you can grab your love handles right here. These great guys. We're just gonna hold those. And we're just gonna go ahead and extend the legs out in front of us and then slowly working our hands down the spine, we'll straighten the legs out. When you're ready to come out of this, we're gonna bend the knees, have them shift forward. You can point the toes or keep them bent. And we're just slowly, my sweatpants smell good. Slowly bringing them all the way back down to the mat. Amazing. We're gonna go ahead and reach our right leg high into the sky, grabbing onto that middle big toe. For a nice little wide stretch here. And exhale all the way down. Go ahead and grab the other big toe. Exhale down. We're gonna come into bound angle pose. So we're gonna open up the thighs here. Hands are above the head. We're just gonna go ahead and bring that heart rate down, relax. If we need to, place the hands under the thighs or the knees. Give yourself or put a blanket or a block. We're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Inhale, exhale, kiss the knees together, extend the legs all the way down, palms are up. We're gonna go into corpse pose here. Giving ourselves an intention. We are halfway there. Breaking away from that link, that thing that connects us, our thoughts that connect us to our bodies. We're breaking that link for this rest of this practice. Remember, with each thought, It's just a cloud that drifts away. Start to blink the eyes, wiggle the feet, wiggle the toes. When you're ready at your own time, we're gonna go ahead and roll onto our tummies. And we are going to get into a little bit of some breath here. We're gonna get into our fire spot of the yoga practice, which I'm so excited. So we're gonna go ahead and come up onto a high plank. We're gonna exhale back, downward facing dog. We're gonna take that right leg high into the sky, bending the knee, opening the hip. We're gonna step all the way through to the top of our mat, coming up warrior one. Warrior one, we're gonna shift all of our weight into that right leg, going up into this standing one-legged pose here. Palms are together. We're gonna grab onto the bottom of our left foot, big toe, and we're gonna extend it forward. So exactly what we were doing on the ground, we're just gonna do it standing up now. Take the right hand behind you as far as you can. And slowly coming out of that pose. Take that left leg and shoot it back. Standing split. Awesome. From standing split, we're going to place that left leg back down. Warrior two. Windmill the hands back to the top of the mat. Take that right leg and push it back all the way, three-legged dog. We're going to go through a flow, but we're going to keep that right leg extended. So we're going to shift, high plank, exhale, lower, inhale, up. Let that back leg fall back down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take the left leg high into the sky, bending the knee, opening hip. Look forward between your palms of your hands and step all the way through to the top of your mat. Coming up, warrior one. We're gonna shift our weight forward with that left leg. Right leg is levitated in this 90-degree angle. Palms are together. We're gonna go ahead and reach down to that big toe and extend it forward. Bring it back to a 90-degree angle. We're gonna exhale, shoot that leg back, that right leg back, standing split. Slowly coming back down, warrior two. Windmilling the hands to the top of the mat. Take that left leg, shoot it all the way back, three-legged dog. We're gonna go ahead and keep that left leg high in the sky. Shift our weight forward, high plank, exhale, lower, inhale, up, exhale, back. Awesome. Keep staying in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we're gonna go ahead and walk all the way to the top of our mat, jump, however you wanna get there. And we're gonna rest our tummy on the tops of our thighs. And we're gonna go ahead and nice big inhale, exhale, let everything fall forward. Inhale, straighten the knees, straighten the back, hands flight behind you. Nice big inhale, exhale, everything falls down. We're gonna sit back into an imaginary chair, coming up chair pose. Holding it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale those hands back down to your mat. Go ahead and bring the legs out a little bit farther than hip width apart. Go ahead and then we're gonna come into crow's pose. So tuck the arms back so that the top of your forearm here is touching that shin area. And then we're rest, so we're just gonna trust our body. The rest is just trusting yourself. And we're gonna go ahead, crow pose, letting those knees sit on that forearm. And the rest is just trust. Trusting yourself that you can do this. And slowly coming back down, garland pose. From garland pose, I like to go ahead and just give myself a little heart opener here. Reaching for the stars. Coming back up to downward facing dog. We are going to shift our weight forward. Nice big inhale, exhale, lower. Chaturanga up, exhale back. Taking that right leg, we're gonna draw nice big circles with it. 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, and on that last one, we're gonna step behind our opposite leg and reach that leg forward, wild thing pose. Coming nice and back up to center. We're just gonna go ahead and switch legs here. Taking that left leg high in the sky, we're gonna draw nice big circles. 1, 2, 3, and reverse. 1, 2, 3 on that last one, step behind, wild bang pose, stretching through that side of the body. Back to downward dog, shifting our weight forward. Nice big inhale, exhale, lower, all the way down. Phoenix pose. Feel that warrior energy. Bow the head, coming up high plank, exhale, back to downward facing dog. Right leg goes high in the sky, bending the knee. We're gonna look forward, shifting our weight forward, coming up warrior 1. Woo. Woo, 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 woo. Raise the hands behind you. Make sure your hips are squared. That back leg is centered with that front leg. Raise the arms, warrior 1. Pivot that back foot, bring the arms down, warrior 2. Face the palms up. A string is pulling that middle finger. You're reaching, you're getting pulled by that middle finger, and exhale back. Coming back to warrior 2, we're gonna pump this leg up just a hair. We're gonna straighten this leg, and we're gonna teeter-totter from the hips. That's all we're doing, triangle pose. Slowly coming back up. Slide that left leg back. Coming back into warrior 2. We're gonna windmill each hand into the center of our foot, bringing that back leg down, opening this hip for lizard pose, maybe even grabbing onto that back leg for an even deeper stretch. Slowly coming out of that pose, we're gonna get onto those back toes, and exhale back. Coming back all the way down. We're gonna switch our legs here, bringing the left leg high in the sky, bending the knee, opening the hip, looking up towards the top of our mat, shifting our weight forward, placing that left leg between our hands, coming up warrior 1, shifting that back foot, bring the arms down, place the palms up, reach forward, exhale back. Beautiful. We're gonna come into our triangles pose. So we're kind of hipping this way. And we're just hanging heavy here. You feel that stretch in your inner thigh. Opening up right here, that side body. Slowly coming back up. Scoot that right leg back. Coming back, warrior two. Windmill both the hands into the inner side of that foot. We're gonna come down, lizard pose. Opening up that hip a little bit. Maybe grabbing onto the back of the toes for a nice big deep stretch here. 3, 2, 1. Coming back onto those high toes. Slowly coming out of that pose, push back, three-legged dog. Bringing both the knees back down to the mat. We're gonna bring the knees out further than our mat, and we're gonna take our feet out. So we're gonna sit into that bowl area there. Really nice big frog pose, hip opener. Ah, that feels amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this yoga practice. I am so excited to bring it to my recharge here in a couple of weeks. So I'm just going to be making videos, perfecting it, and I want to bring you guys along with this journey that I'm having. So it's amazing. Thank you guys. Coming out of that pose, we're just going to walk those knees in a little bit, and we're going to sit back, child's pose. One last time, and then we're gonna come onto all fours, go onto one side here, and we're gonna come back down, corpse pose. Legs are extended, hands are facing up. We're gonna cultivate some chi here, so rub those hands together. Feel that ball of energy. Place those hands lightly on top of your mat. Let those ankles roll out. Let those hands, let that shoulders, let that little wrinkle in your forehead relax. Let that tongue hang out of your mouth. Completely just let go. Just let go of everything. Let's do a nice big inhale. Hold. Exhale out through the mouth. That was amazing. Thank you guys so much.